Welcome to our channel, where Hollywood's biggest secrets are unveiled. Think you know everything about the world of celebrities? Behind the glitz, the red carpets, and the dazzling smiles lie secrets that have never been revealed. Truths that might just blow your mind. Here, we take you deep into the most shocking stories, jaw-dropping secrets, and the things stars never want you to know. From mysterious private lives and career highs and lows to truths that shook all of Hollywood. Everything is right here in this video. Don't miss out. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Because what you're about to see might just change the way you look at the entertainment industry forever. Angela Davis, a living legend in the fight for justice. If you've ever heard the name Angela Davis, you know she's more than just an activist. She's a living icon, a relentless warrior for justice and equality. From growing up in the heart of segregated America to becoming one of the most influential thinkers of our time, her journey has been filled with struggles, yet it remains a source of endless inspiration. And the most remarkable thing? She has never bowed to any system of oppression. Let's dive into the extraordinary story of Angela Davis, a woman who changed history. Angela Davis was born in 1944 in Birmingham, Alabama, one of the most racially segregated cities in the U.S. Growing up amid violent attacks and bombings targeting the black community, she quickly realized that the world was deeply unjust. But instead of accepting fate, Davis chose to fight back. From a young age, she was drawn to liberation ideologies, delving into Marxism, black resistance movements, and human rights. This intellectual foundation would shape a lifetime of fearless activism. During the 1960s and 1970s, Angela Davis emerged as a leading figure in the black liberation movement. With her sharp intellect, electrifying speeches, and unbreakable spirit, she became a powerful force for change. But this also made her a target of the government. In 1970, Davis was placed on the FBI's most wanted list after being accused of involvement in a violent courtroom incident. Her face was plastered everywhere, and the media painted her as a dangerous threat. But something extraordinary happened. The world rallied behind her. Protests demanding Angela Davis's release erupted not just across the U.S. but in Europe as well. Eventually, after a tense and highly publicized trial, she was acquitted of all charges. And the moment she walked out of prison, Davis resumed her fight, stronger than ever. But her activism didn't stop with racial justice. Angela Davis also became a powerful voice for the LGBTQ+ community. In 1997, she publicly came out as a lesbian in an interview with Out magazine. At the time, it was rare for a figure of her stature to openly discuss their sexuality. Many were shocked, but as always, Davis remained unfazed. To her, living authentically was just another aspect of the struggle for freedom. Beyond her activism, Angela Davis is a renowned scholar and the author of several groundbreaking books on philosophy, politics, and social justice. She has taught at prestigious universities and conducted in-depth research on capitalism, racism, and the prison system. Davis has also been at the forefront of the movement to abolish police and prisons, arguing that these systems don't protect people, but instead uphold systemic oppression. Alongside fellow activist Gina Dent, she has spread this movement worldwide, inspiring a wave of awareness and action. Angela Davis doesn't just talk about justice, she lives it. One of her most powerful quotes is, "We can be more sensitive to the needs of our fellow human beings. We can be better neighbors to one another. Sometimes we take too much for granted and forget to tell each other that we care." This isn't just a philosophy, it's a challenge for all of us to act. You may not be Angela Davis, but you can stand up against injustice, even in small ways. Are you inspired by Angela Davis's contributions? What are your thoughts on her activism? Leave a comment below and share your perspective. Bill T. Jones, the king of modern dance and an inspirational story. Bill T. Jones. icon in the arts community. He has always remained steadfast in his belief that art must reflect the truth about humanity and society, rather than simply being a display of form. Throughout his career, Bill T. Jones has demonstrated the power of art to connect people across racial, gender, and cultural barriers. He believes that art can make people more sensitive to the needs of others and can make society a better place. Sometimes we take too many things for granted and forget to tell each other that we care, is one of Bill T. Jones's life and creative philosophies. This powerful message is embedded in every step, every piece of art he creates. This is why he remains beloved and respected within the artistic community. What are your thoughts on how Bill T. Jones combines art and social consciousness in his works? Share with us in the comments below. Jermaine Stewart, the pop legend, and his mysterious life. Jermaine Stewart, born on September 7, 1957 in Columbus, Ohio, became a shining star in the pop music scene of the 1980s. With captivating hits like The Word Is Out and We Don't Have to Take Our Clothes Off, Stewart won the hearts of fans and cemented his place in the music industry. His music was a perfect blend of charm and unique musical style, making him one of the most beloved singers of the 80s. Although Stewart's songs were deeply personal and he exuded an undeniable stage presence, he never publicly acknowledged being gay. This led fans and the media to constantly speculate about his sexual orientation. Stewart's flamboyant personality and strong presence on stage kept the public intrigued about his private life. Even though he often spoke about women in interviews, many believed this might have been a way for Stewart to hide his true self and keep the public misunderstanding his sexual preferences. Nonetheless, Jermaine Stewart remains a respected music icon, known for his unique performing style and timeless songs. Every time he took the stage, it was more than just a performance. It was a true musical event, not only because of the energetic tunes, but also because of his irresistible charm. This is why Stewart continues to be loved and remembered by audiences. Tragically, in 1997, at the age of 39, Jermaine Stewart passed away from liver cancer related to AIDS. His death was a huge loss to the pop music world, but the musical legacy he left behind still lives on in the hearts of music lovers and those who witnessed his brilliance on stage. For all that he contributed to music, Stewart remains a role model for many, even though his life was shrouded in mystery and never fully revealed. However, it is precisely these mysteries that add to Jermaine Stewart's allure and fascination, ensuring his name lives on over time. What do you think about Jermaine Stewart and his music career? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Marlon Riggs, a courageous filmmaker who challenged societal norms and explored LGBTQ+ rights. Marlon Riggs, born on February 3, 1957, was not only an outstanding filmmaker but also a passionate social activist. While studying at Harvard, Riggs became aware of his identity as a gay man. But what frustrated him was the lack of academic support for LGBTQ+ studies at the time. As a result, Riggs decided to initiate an independent study, focusing on depicting the issues and experiences of gay individuals in American literature. Riggs' films, such as Tongues Untied and Color Adjustment, were not just cinematic works, but revolutionary art forms. They challenged societal norms and powerfully voiced the experiences of Black gay individuals in a prejudiced society. Riggs used art to reflect on and combat racism, homophobia, and called for a change in how the LGBTQ+ community was viewed and treated. Although his films faced significant criticism and struggled to gain wide acceptance, they proved the importance of telling authentic and honest stories. Marlon Riggs did this courageously, without fear, and without backing down from societal opposition. His works were not just films. They were powerful messages about the right to live and the freedom to express oneself. Riggs' life was not without challenges. He faced numerous personal and professional struggles, including his battle with AIDS. However, that did not stop him from continuing his social activism. Marlon Riggs remained committed to fighting for LGBTQ+ rights until his untimely death on April 5, 1994. Although Riggs passed away, his legacy lives on in the hearts and minds of those who continue to fight for equality. He proved that sexual orientation does not define a person, and only love and empathy can truly change the world. In a constantly changing society, Riggs' story remains an endless source of inspiration for those fighting for freedom and the rights of the LGBTQ+ community. Share your thoughts on Marlon Riggs and his notable works in the comments below. What do you think about how he used art to change the world? Luther Vandross, the R&B legend and timeless melodies. Born in 1951, Luther Vandross was one of the greatest voices in R&B history. With his smooth, emotive vocals, he captivated millions of fans worldwide through his romantic ballads. Iconic songs like Never Too Much and Dance With My Father not only touched the hearts of listeners but also became timeless classics, woven into the memories of generations. Vandross's voice wasn't just technically masterful, it was filled with soul and sincerity, making him an irreplaceable legend in the music industry. Themes of love, heartbreak, and human connection were always at the core of Vandross's music. He had a rare ability to convey deep emotions through his lyrics, making listeners feel as if they were living the stories in his songs. His music wasn't just for romantic moments, it also provided comfort for those with broken hearts. This is why his songs have stood the test of time, continuing to resonate with music lovers across the world. Despite his illustrious career, Luther Vandross kept his personal life out of the spotlight. Close friends like Bruce Vilanch and Patti LaBelle later confirmed that he was gay. However, Vandross chose not to come out publicly, fearing that it might impact his career and disappoint his fans. This decision reflected an era when openness about sexual orientation faced significant barriers, especially in the music industry. Though he battled personal struggles, Vandross remained dedicated to his craft. He was not just a talented artist, but also a devoted musician who always put his love for music first. His performances were always deeply emotional, transporting audiences into a world where love and music became one. This devotion helped him maintain a special place in the hearts of fans, regardless of the personal challenges he faced. Luther Vandross passed away in 2005, but his legacy continues to live on. His songs are still played, covered by numerous artists, and continue to move audiences worldwide. He was not only a musical legend, but also a symbol of dedication, passion, and extraordinary talent. Do you love Luther Vandross's soulful voice? Which of his songs moves you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and follow to discover more fascinating stories about music legends. Don Lemon, the bold journalist who speaks without fear. Born on March 1, 1966 in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Don Lemon is not just an exceptional broadcast journalist. He is a symbol of courage and authenticity. Starting his career at small news stations in Alabama and Pennsylvania, Lemon quickly made a name for himself with his sharp and engaging reporting. When he joined NBC, he left a lasting impression with hard-hitting news coverage, including the Washington, D.C. sniper attacks, keeping viewers glued to their screens. Lemon has won numerous prestigious awards, including the Edward R. Murrow Award and 3 regional Emmy Awards. He is not just a news anchor, he is someone who dares to ask the toughest questions. The debates he moderates go beyond delivering information. They serve as catalysts for social change. From politics and social injustice to human rights, no topic is off limits for Don Lemon. As a child, Lemon discovered shocking truths about his biological parents, a revelation that deeply shook him and forced him to grapple with his identity. On top of that, the emotional scars from his childhood haunted him. But instead of letting his past break him, he transformed his pain into a driving force, becoming a powerful voice for the marginalized. In 2010, Lemon made headlines when he publicly came out as gay, becoming one of the first black male anchors to do so on national television. In an industry still rife with prejudice, this was a groundbreaking moment. He wasn't just speaking up for himself, he was paving the way for greater LGBTQ+ representation in the media. Despite facing criticism, heated debates, and relentless attacks, Don Lemon continues to raise his voice. He is living proof that journalism is not just about reporting facts. It is a powerful weapon for defending the truth, promoting justice, and driving societal change. What do you think about Don Lemon? Do you agree with his uncompromising approach to journalism? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on more fascinating stories about the world's most influential figures. RuPaul, the powerful drag queen icon and LGBTQ+ advocate. Born in 1960 in San Diego, California, RuPaul has not only become one of the most famous drag queens in history, but also an unwavering icon of the LGBTQ+ community. With a dazzling career spanning from the 1990s, RuPaul has captivated millions of fans through unique artistic performances while making a lasting impact as a singer, actor, and creator of the groundbreaking show RuPaul's Drag Race, a platform where talented drag queens can showcase their artistry and shine. Since its debut in 2009, RuPaul's Drag Race has brought drag culture into the mainstream, helping audiences worldwide better understand and appreciate the drag world. RuPaul is more than just an entertainer. He is an immense source of inspiration for the LGBTQ+ community. With multiple Emmy Awards and numerous achievements in the entertainment industry, RuPaul has always been at the forefront of embracing his identity openly. His confidence and openness in his personal life have helped reshape how LGBTQ+ relationships are represented in the media, making them stronger and more celebrated than ever before. RuPaul continuously encourages people to be true to themselves, spreading the message that love comes in many forms, and that everyone deserves to love and be loved freely. Not only a pioneer in entertainment, but he is also a passionate activist, using his platform to promote equality and inclusion. RuPaul actively encourages the LGBTQ+ community to participate in political engagement, particularly voter registration, emphasizing that everyone has the right to have their voice heard. Beyond his remarkable artistic career, RuPaul has played a crucial role in transforming societal perceptions of the LGBTQ+ community. RuPaul's Drag Race is not just a stage for talented drag queens. It is a turning point in advocating for the right to live authentically, be loved, and be respected. Thanks to RuPaul, drag queens and LGBTQ+ relationships have gained a more positive and widespread recognition in society. With his expansive career and tireless contributions to the LGBTQ+ community, RuPaul has cemented himself as a legend in the entertainment world. His openness, perseverance, and optimism have endeared him to the public, solidifying his influence for generations to come. What do you think about RuPaul's impact on society and the LGBTQ+ community? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and follow for more inspiring stories. Bayard Rustin, civil rights leader and symbol of the struggle for equality. Bayard Rustin, born March 17, 1912 in Pennsylvania, was one of the most important civil rights leaders in American history, particularly prominent in the fight for the rights of African Americans and the LGBTQ+ community. Rustin played an essential role in organizing the 1963 March on Washington, where Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. delivered his famous "I Have a Dream" speech. While Rustin often worked behind the scenes, his contributions cannot be overshadowed in the struggles for freedom and social justice. From a young age, Rustin was raised in a Quaker educational environment, with a strong belief in equality and justice for all people. This belief deeply influenced his path of activism, shaping his commitment to nonviolence and his dedication to the fight for Black civil rights. However, his life was not an easy one. Despite being an outstanding leader, Rustin faced much opposition and criticism for being openly gay, which made him a target for attacks from conservative forces. Despite facing stigma and criticism throughout his career, Bayard Rustin remained steadfast in his commitment to the Black civil rights movement and social justice. He worked quietly for many years, avoiding drawing negative attention to his movement, but his dedication was never obscured. Even when faced with challenges, Rustin never gave up in his fight for equality and peace, standing firm against every obstacle. In the 1980s, after achieving significant success in the civil rights movement, Rustin publicly voiced his support for gay rights. This courage not only marked a major step in his own life, but also served as a powerful push for the LGBTQ+ rights movement at the time. Known as a pioneer in both the civil rights and gay rights movements, Rustin left behind an invaluable legacy of steadfast commitment to equality and human rights for all people. Bayard Rustin passed away in 1987, but his legacy continues to live on in the minds of those fighting for freedom and justice. He is a symbol of courage, perseverance, and unwavering commitment, not only for the rights of African Americans, but for all those marginalized and oppressed by society. Rustin proved that everyone has the right to live as they choose, whether in the shadows or publicly. Bayard Rustin is a living testament to the unyielding fight for fundamental human rights, and the values he left behind will continue to inspire generations to come. What are your thoughts on his contributions to the civil rights movement and the LGBTQ+ community? Share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and follow to discover more inspiring stories. Josephine Baker, the icon of charm and the colorful life of a legend. Josephine Baker, born June 3, 1906 in St. Louis, Missouri, is one of the most unforgettable cultural icons of the 20th century. Renowned as a talented dancer, singer, and actress, she captivated millions of audiences in Europe, especially in France, where she became a sparkling star. Baker's life and career were marked not only by artistic talent, but also by a strong and courageous personality, always fighting for the rights of the disadvantaged. Baker was not just an exceptional artist, she was a pioneer in paving the way for Black people in the film industry. In 1927, she became the first Black woman to star in a major film with the silent feature Siren of the Tropical. This was a significant milestone, not only in her career but also in the history of cinema, as it showcased a Black woman stepping into the limelight and achieving something extraordinary. Josephine Baker's private life was just as colorful and intriguing as her famous career. She had her first marriage at just 13 years old, but it soon fell apart. However, her later relationships attracted much attention, and one person who revealed much about her was her adopted son, Jean-Claude Baker. He shared that she identified as bisexual and had romantic relationships with several women. Although she kept this aspect of her life private, especially during her time in the spotlight, it's undeniable that it was an important part of her life journey. However, Josephine Baker stood out not only for her talent and personal relationships, but also for her dedication to fighting for the rights of Black people and the LGBTQ+ community. Despite living in a society filled with prejudice, Baker used her fame to advocate for equality and recognition for those who were marginalized. She was unafraid to stand up against racism and was one of the first to use her celebrity to drive social change. One of the most memorable moments of Josephine Baker's life came when she passed away on April 12, 1975, leaving behind an invaluable legacy. Her death was not only the loss of a great talent, but also the loss of someone who tirelessly fought for justice and equality. Later generations remember her not just for her artistry, but for her tremendous contributions to the community and society. Josephine Baker is an icon not only because of her artistic talent, but also because of her battles for rights and equality. What do you think about her life and legacy? Leave a comment and share your thoughts with us. Don't forget to like and follow so you don't miss other interesting stories. Wanda Sykes and Stormé de Larverie, two icons of courage and influence in the LGBTQ+ community. Wanda Sykes, born March 7, 1964, is an American actress, comedian, and writer known for her sharp humor and unique satirical mindset. She first gained attention as a writer for The Chris Rock Show, a pivotal moment that earned her an Emmy Award in 1999. Not stopping there, Sykes continued to showcase her talents across various platforms, making a mark with roles in The New Adventures of Old Christine and Curb Your Enthusiasm. Her wit and charm led Entertainment Weekly to name her one of the 25 funniest people in America in 2004. Beyond her artistic achievements, Wanda Sykes is also a powerful symbol of the LGBTQ+ community. In November 2008, during a marriage equality protest in Las Vegas, she publicly came out as a lesbian. A bold move that surprised many, but also showcased her courage and commitment to advocating for the rights of the community. Just a month earlier, she had married Alex Needbalski, whom she met in 2006. This decision to come out helped establish her as one of the influential artists in shaping societal perceptions of the LGBTQ+ community. Before Wanda Sykes, another pioneering figure in the LGBTQ+ rights movement, though less widely known, was Stormé de Larverie, born December 24, 1920, in New Orleans. She was a key figure in the 1969 Stonewall riots, one of the most significant uprisings that laid the foundation for the LGBTQ+ rights movement in the United States. Her strong appearance as a persona of a butch lesbian, Stormé was not only a trailblazer, but also an icon of courage and steadfastness. Stormé de Larverie became famous for her fierce resistance during her confrontation with police on the night the Stonewall riots erupted. Her strong actions sparked a wave of activism among many others, urging them to rise up and demand their rights and justice. For this reason, she was honored by the LGBTQ+ community as the Rosa Parks of the gay community, a title given to those who tirelessly fight for human rights. What she did not only had a significant impact at the time, but continues to influence future generations. In addition to her role as an LGBTQ+ activist, Stormé was a talented entertainer, performing on iconic stages like the Apollo Theater and Radio City Music Hall. She was a singer, MC, and even a bodyguard, a job she took great pride in as she protected members of her community. Her life was not just a story of struggle, but also a vibrant portrait of a resilient woman. Even after Stormé de Larverie's passing in 2014, her contributions and legacy continue to live on, inspiring younger generations to stand up for equality. The stories of Wanda Sykes and Stormé de Larverie are clear demonstrations of the power of persistence, bravery, and faith in justice. What do you think about the inspiring journeys of these two icons? Leave a comment below and share your thoughts. Don't forget to follow us to catch more interesting stories. Thank you for taking the time to watch our video. We hope the shocking stories and hidden secrets of Hollywood we've shared have kept you on the edge of your seat. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to stay updated with our latest and most exciting videos. We truly appreciate your support. Every like, comment, and share motivates us to keep bringing you high-quality content. Let's continue uncovering more jaw-dropping truths together in our upcoming videos.